YouTube. How y'all doing today? So I'm in the back of the truck chilling. I got about maybe an 8-hour drive before I can go back home. I'm still up here in Ohio. After I shut down yesterday. I don't think I put up the video yet, but I had another load I had to pick up later that night around, it was scheduled for 21:30, which was 9:30. By the time 6 o'clock hit, I went on and called the place. I told them I'm not even going to make it. I mean, I was on a 10-hour break. My break wasn't going to be over to midnight. And then I still had to drive 3 more hours to get to the place. So they was like, totally fine. Just come in the morning. And when I got here, luckily, this was one of my favorite places to come to. I did a vlog. It's General Mills. I done been here before, and I was late before. I only been here twice. I was late on both turns. The first time I was late because my company told me it was a dropping hook. And what I did was, instead of coming straight here, I went to a truck stop up the road. I went to sleep until morning came, and then I came thinking I was finna pick up a trailer, and there's no place, they don't even hold trailers for companies. It ended up being a live load, so that was the first time I was late. This time I was late just because of E-laws. I ran out of time. I had already worked 11 fucking hours for the day, more like 14 hours for the day, because all the extra time lost unloading the trailer and trying to get in the spots and stuff like that. But what happened with the building, they rewinded the tapes, and I didn't even get close to the building at all. So they apologized to my company. They didn't apologize to me. Nobody called me on the phone whatsoever. This is what my company told me. As far as the meet, I ain't heard nothing about it. I'm assuming I don't know what they're going to do about it. But before I talk about the actual video, the funding part of the video, some of y'all got some questions. Damn, my goddamn internet cut off. I keep forgetting when I start the camera that it cuts the internet off, the hotspot off to the laptop. But some of y'all got some questions. I guess not everybody know about refrigerator or refrigerated products and food. But some of y'all got some suit and tie questions for me. Question number 1 was, why did I leave the door open? I think somebody said, why did I leave the door open for 20 minutes while I was bagging? Okay, guys, so it's real simple. When the video starts, the doors are not open to the trailer, okay? When I pull up to the store, the first thing I do is I get out to go and check in the store to make sure that this is the damn dock before I go past it, okay? So I had to go check in, give them the paperwork, ask them how do other trucks get into the goddamn spot, things like that. When I get back to my truck, I know it's going to be some bullshit to get in here. Of course, I keep my phone on the mount. It's nothing to just hit the record button, okay? So when does the doors come open? The doors don't come open until, when did the door come open? When I almost got it in the dock, the part where I get out to walk to the back of the trailer with the phone, what I did was, first I got out to open the doors, and then I came back to get the phone to show y'all. Now, why I didn't show y'all, why was the phone aiming at the ground? The main reason for it is this particular trailer got logos and shit all over it, and I'm just trying not to get the logos on camera, okay? So that's why the phone is like that, okay? Now, if I had my GoPro, it'd be different. If I had my GoPro, I had my GoPro, but it just wasn't ready for that type of quick recording action. I could upload, how can I put it? I could edit the video and I could like censor out the logos and shit. I didn't did that before, but that's why I was like that. But guys, I do refrigerator. The drivers know when to open the doors and when not to open the doors. But let's just say the doors was open the whole damn time. The internal temperature of the meat is not gonna go up in that short amount of time, okay? The meat was already probably ruined by the time when they even put it on the trailer, okay? Secondly, that wasn't the only meat on the trailer. The first stop got meat, second stop got meat, third stop got meat. They all go in the grocery stores, okay? I don't know exactly how this place operates, but I'm assuming, okay, I went to the same 3 stores. It was called, I think it's Rise Back or Risen Back, or I think it's Rise Back or something like that. 3 different Rise Back stores. All 3 of them are getting the same shit. They all getting the basic stuff that they sell, man. Just basic grocery stuff. It's all the same shit, okay? So only the third stop shit was ruined, okay? The meat, not anything else. That's the key word. Nothing else, just the meat, okay? How much meat, I don't even know. But when they test the temperature of the meat, what they do is they take the meat out, they take a thermometer, they stick it in there, all the way in there, and they just measure it that way. Now, how long does it take for I guess the meat to heat up? I don't know. It's just not that quick of a time. Because you got to think, man, if my trailer's shut off, the trailer could probably be off for, I'm going to say 3 hours. And as long as the doors are sealed, the temperature ain't going to really change too much inside the trailer, you know. So you got to think about that way. Unless you got like ice cream, something that's got to be on like -20. Then it may drop down to like 0 real fast. But it was probably maybe like, I want to say 40 degrees outside, 45, Ohio in the morning. It wasn't a hot day or anything like that, but I don't even know how much meat was ruined. I didn't pay attention to just how much meat they got. But I know somebody said when they're out there with OTR, don't most places have to inspect the meat first, then sign for it, and whatever they don't want, they put back on the trailer? Yeah, that is how it works when you OTR, and you it works like that when you're picking up from like a meat facility and you're taking it to maybe one of these distribution centers like Walmart, and that's the place that does the meat inspection. They decide if they want to buy it or not, okay? Because I'm not sure if this is fact, but the distribution centers, I'm supposing they're the ones that's purchasing the meat, okay? The stores are the ones that's buying the meat from the distribution center, okay? So I think that's how it works. So that's why they can turn you back around to distribution centers, if that made any sense at all, okay? But what's another question? Oh, somebody wanted to know why I didn't go in the parking lot, make a U-turn, then come back out, face the wrong way of traffic, and alley dot that way. It's not enough room to do it that way. If you look on the video, it was cars behind me, and I would need that space. I would have to pull up where them cars are at, and then alley dock, and then also the way I was facing, I was able to go out a little bit more into like the rots and stuff that was over there in the grass. If I was facing the other way, I would have hit it, you know, it was nothing but trees and all that grass, and it just wouldn't have worked, okay? It just wouldn't have worked. And I think also the dock may have been at an angle also, so I would have had to hit an even sharper alley dock. On top of that, traffic wouldn't have been able to go around also if I was facing the other way, because as soon as I started, I mean, there would have been no way for them to get around. But what else? Somebody wanted to know something about YouTube. A lot of suit and tie questions are blaming this YouTube. Somebody wanted to know why did I leave the doors open for 20 minutes and while recording YouTube? It was questions like that. A lot of people blaming YouTube for the meat being ruined. Guys, YouTube, what the hell is wrong with people, man? It's suit and tie. I expect, this is the type of questions I expect from some suit and tie person, okay? They're going to ask the question. They're so stupid, you ain't got no answers for it. It's like, what has YouTube got to do with the temperature of the meat? What the hell are you talking about? It's like, I don't even know how to answer the question, okay? YouTube ain't got nothing to do with the meat or the temperature of the trailer. It just don't, okay? Here you go. This is one right here. If you wasn't so busy recording, maybe the meat wouldn't have thawed out. Like, what the hell does recording got to do with the temperature of the meat? I'm not even holding the phone whatsoever. The phone is mounted. There's no button. It's just stop, record, and that's it. That's all it's to it. It's a 1-second process. People blaming YouTube. The suit and tie guys are pissed. But anyways, main point of the video is I went and applied for my first business credit card and line of credit. If you follow me on Facebook, and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it until today. The reason for it is I was requesting a $25,000 business credit card and a $15,000 line of credit, and when I sent the application in, they had contacted me and they wanted a personal financial statement. And okay, cool, no problem. I opened up the form and I kind of got discouraged because when I seen what was on it, the form, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Let me see if I can find it in my downloads. I don't think I can, not with no internet connection. Did it download? Give me 1 second. I took some pictures of the form. Maybe I can bring up the pictures. Okay, here we go. I got some pictures. So on the form, the personal financial statement form, damn, it's not even loading the picture. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it asked for, it wanted to know if I had any real estate or residence. If I did, they wanted to know how much of the owners, what percentage of the ownership I had, when did I acquire it, how much does it cost, the market value, monthly payment, mortgage, balance. It asked about life insurance carried. They wanted to know the company, the owner of the policy, who benefits from it, what's the face amount, the policy loan, cash surrendered value. It started asking about the bank and other institutional relationships. Do I got any loans, unsecured, secured, monthly payment? How much do I own or owe? Let me see. Asked about how much cash do I got on hand? How much cash do I got in other banks or institutions? Do I got any... Wait a minute. Do I got any securities? Do I got a IRA account, a 401 account, a 401k? It asks, do I got a restricted, controlled, or marginal account in stocks? How much real estate do I own? Do I got any loans, any automobiles, any personal property? What else is it asking? Liabilities. Do I got any student loans, bills? Do I owe any taxes, card payments, credit cards? How much do I owe to any brokers if I got any investments? Anyways, it was asking a whole bunch of shit that I would have basically took this piece of paper and wrote zero down all the goddamn lines, which ain't helping nobody, okay? In other words, none of this applies to me. I don't have any liabilities or assets, so the paper would have been blank. They would have just, what the hell is this? I would have gave it to them just the way they gave it to me, right back, just blank. I can't answer it. I mean, I ain't got none of this. But I was in negotiations this morning, and what I found out from, the reason they had sent me the personal financial statement is because I was requesting, on the credit card side, I was requesting $25,000. And the rule is, anybody requesting $25,000 or more have to fill out a personal financial statement. So I asked the lady, I said, okay, what if I put $24,999? That's totally fine. Then you don't got to fill out the form. So when I get home later tonight, I'm going to redo the form, send it back, and then they'll be able to continue on with the processing. Now that don't mean I'm gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's looking better than it was at first. But that's the news for the day. I think that's everything. What time is it? I got 10 a.m. That's not the right time. It's got to be 11 because that's Central. So that's the time. What am I doing right now? This is what I am doing. Like I said, I'm at the place. It just look like it's just me and this guy over here. We are at the place getting loaded. Man, I wanted to show you how this Peterbilt, but he didn't took off already. Yep. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for him to call me, let me know my trailer ready, and then I'm gonna take off. But guess I'll catch y'all in the next video.